You might have heard how President Biden has introduced a couple of immigration initiatives in the United States that was aimed towards helping individuals who did not originally enter the United States legally. Now, one of the populations of these individuals are who we refer to as the Dreamers or the DACA kids. These are individuals who came to the United States, entered without inspection with a parent or without a parent, who now are in a position to have a career in the United States. These are the kids who've gone and graduated from an institution of higher education in the United States, and now they really want to say, hey guys, where's my work visa? The problem for these DACA kids or these Dreamers is that they have yet to really have a solid footing for applying for an H-1B or an L-1 or some kind of valid work permit in the United States until present, because they've suffered this hurdle of having originally entered the United States without status. Until now, the government is indicating that they are going to be making updates to the way that they are processing certain cases to waive this inadmissibility to the United States, to waive this illegal entry for these children, now adults, so that they can ultimately obtain a visa and enter the United States. Now, generally, when the government is determining whether or not somebody should have a waiver admissibility, the government is going to look at several factors. One of those factors being any negative or positive effects on the public interest in the United States. And now consular officers are instructed that one of the things that should be viewed as being a positive thing in the national interest when determining whether to issue this waiver of inadmissibility is whether an individual received an education from a United States institution of higher education and has a job offer from a U.S. employer to be in a position that in fact requires this kind of education. Going a step further, the government is also instructed that when issuing these D3 waivers, as they're called, that individuals should expedite the processing of these waivers whenever there is a case that a student has obtained education from the U.S. and has a U.S. job offer. So up until now, this waiver of inadmissibility has not been widely utilized due to the fact that it's taken a long time. It's uncertain whether the case is going to be approved, and it will really waylay this individual's plans to be able to stay in the United States. Now, there's a bit more of a clearer directive from the U.S. government saying, let's prioritize these cases, let's get these folks back to the United States, and let's give them the ability to finally start their life so they can get that visa and be settled in the United States.